Have you ever looked at a pile of junk and thought, hey, I bet I can build something awesome with that? Well, that's exactly what I did today. In this video, I'm going to show you how I transformed a bunch of scrap into a fully functional grinder. Let's get scrappy. The base of my grinder might look a little unusual, but it has a fascinating history. This isn't just any piece of wood, it's actually a 130-year-old wood spinner. In India, these traditional tools were used for generations to spin yarn for weaving cloth. Imagine the countless threads this very piece of wood helped create. By incorporating this antique spinner, we're not just building a grinder, we're giving it a unique story. This old tool gets a new lease on life and becomes part of something completely different. Pretty cool, right? Motors secure, and before we get to the wiring stage, safety first. I'm cutting wood using a handsaw before drilling any holes. It's crucial to get my measurements and markings just right. A perfectly centered hole in this wood is crucial for keeping the grinder balanced as it spins. When I made the initial hole, it turns out it wasn't quite the right size for the motor shaft. Rather than starting over, I decided to get creative. If you thought that trick was awesome, hit that like button and subscribe for more DIY. Cutting with the handsaw. Now smoothing with the rasp. Now it's time to give this wood a classic round shape. I'm using a chisel to carefully shape the wood and achieve a smooth, even curve. Chiseling takes a bit of patience, but allows for a lot of control. There's something special about using traditional tools. With this chisel, I'm shaping the wood, much like craftsmen have done for centuries. It's a slower process, but allows for more control over the final shape. Rounding the wood completely transforms it. It goes from a rough, angular piece to something elegant and refined. I need some perfectly aligned holes in this piece of wood, so I'm taking extra care with my markings. I'm getting hands-on and cutting this metal to create my own custom washer. I had to cut that washer to take measurements of this heavy metal so I could cut it. Now I'm attaching the grindstone to the wood piece I curved earlier. These 4 metal spokes will give our grindstone stand extra strength and prevent wobbling. Adding washers here will help distribute the pressure and prevent anything from loosening over time. Now, let's attach the stone grinder to the motor. It slides directly onto the motor shaft, and I'll tighten these set screws for a secure fit. To give our setup a cleaner look, I've added a fresh coat of paint to the motor, nice and tidy. Looks like this grinder is ready for action. If you want to see more DIY projects and tool builds, make sure to subscribe for more content like this.